Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. This will be... Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, exactly right, it could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's certainly part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. But it did not work out.
And you were talking about trying to catch him flat-footed. That's what they were hoping for, trying to catch him off guard. That's a well-coached team on the other side. They were more than prepared, and they were able to stop it.
These are his numbers from last week's contest.
I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so... Over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, Allen, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one intercepted. And now it's 3rd down. Allen to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. That'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one of
the blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Allen going to get this one to Singletary. It'll go as a gain of
mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can.
From the 30 on second down, Allen. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Normally, he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis out of bounds. On play action, Allen steps away. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeout until halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Allen. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And quickly they get to the line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. 5 yards on the... Even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 31, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Allen now on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
And now in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, there's yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard.
Covered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And this is a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. These guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. They take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this?
In time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll work this forward for about 3.
Got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Pickup that's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Allen going to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold them out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Throwing is Allen on third. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Buffalo, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.